to episode 292 of the Berries and Sundry podcast. I'm your host, Matt Harmon, joined live in the Vault Studio, the beautiful campus of Grace College and Grace Theological Seminary, by my good friend, my colleague, my co-host, and the man who golfs left-handed, John Scott Sloat.
I will be golfing left-handed Monday.
Yeah, that's why we're in the studio on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
Yeah, but you're also a little salty. We had a spirited conversation.
We have, yeah.
Before we hit record, yeah.
We've been celebrating Festivus here.
Yes. Minus the silver pole,
the aluminum
in the corner.
pole. I'm sure we could find an aluminum pole in here somewhere.
Maybe not, because the folks are out at the Charis Fellowship Conference.
Well, that's over now. They should be coming
on the way
home.
Back. Yeah.
That ended yesterday.
Yes, that's right. So,
and I flew back from it.
Yes,
you would have thought I did some decadent thing by flying from central Pennsylvania to home here.
I mean, that's like a 10-hour drive.
Yes,
10-hour drive. Is it
the
not?
number of people I told that I flew were like, "What? Like, yeah, I flew.
Yeah,
get over it."
There you go. Yes. So
sorry, that's probably a look into the saltiness there.
So anyway, moving on. On Monday, you will be golfing. Tell us what's going on Monday and why you're golfing.
So Monday is sort of our annual, it is our annual Lancer Classic. So it coincides, oddly enough, with our day of giving for athletics.
Yeah.
And so I will be out playing with two groups, one in the morning, one in the afternoon.
Okay.
Have a nice barbecue lunch.
Yeah.
And probably lose a month's salary on golf balls. So
There you go. Yeah. Indeed. So and that's a tough part of your job, man, having to golf.
Yeah. Yep. It's, really got to work at it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
A lot of effort involved.
Yes. And then so that's why we're recording on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah. And then Tuesday didn't work for some reason next week.
I think both of us are busy.
Yeah.
I have a dentist appointment.
Yeah, I have meetings.
Yeah.
Meetings on meetings.
Meetings on meetings, yes. The life of a vice president.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you would like to contact the show, and by the time this episode drops, you can contact the show and ask John how his rounds went.
Yeah.
Reach out to us on X.
Assuming it doesn't rain.
At VNSPod. You can email the show, variousandsunderpodcast@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook and on YouTube, and we would love for you to leave a 5-star review. All right, John, since we are recording so far in advance, and since it's quite frankly the summer, in terms of sports, I thought this might be an opportune time for us to talk about the approach of the football season.
Oh, goodness.
And I thought it would be good for us to check in on
well, MLB trade deadline was this week.
Yes. You want to hit that first?
If I could.
Sure. Did the Mets make a move?
Several.
Okay.
So we shored up the bullpen. I think we have one of the top bullpens in the majors now.
All right.
So we brought in a submarine-style pitcher.
Yeah.
Who does not throw the ball over 85 miles an hour.
Really?
And he has a very low strikeout rate, but a very high weak contact rate.
Okay.
Here's some sabermetrics for you. Weak
Obviously.
Contact rate percentage. Yeah. So we got him. We got the closer from the St. Louis Cardinals, Ryan Hensley. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Okay.
99 on the corners, just a burner.
A flamethrower, yeah.
Yeah, and then and we got one other guy. Here's a good name for you. We got Cedric Mullins.
Okay.
Center fielder from the Baltimore Orioles.
All right.
Coming over. So that's the bat that we've added.
All right.
So yeah, if we can bring it all together, we got a shot here.
Okay, so in light of that, Mets currently sit in first place in the East, right?
Yeah.
Or right there,
right
a game
there.
back, maybe right in that.
Yeah, right in that wheelhouse. Yeah.
All right. what are your expectations to finish out the season? Like, what do the Mets have to do for this to be considered a successful season in your mind?
I think if we get to the NLCS again,
okay,
that's a successful season.
All right.
Anything short of that is not a success.
All right.
Because I think certainly if we miss the playoffs, that's a big problem.
Yeah.
Right. Making the playoffs is sort of that's good, but we want to win a couple of series.
Right.
If we win the NLCS, I'd be tickled pink,
okay.
And winning the World Series would obviously excite me.
There you go.
Yeah, the Mets are a half game up in the East right now.
Okay, over the Phillies.
Phillies are a half game back, and then Miami Marlins are in third, 9 games back.
And the Braves.
The Braves are 16 games back.
Yeah, what has happened?
I don't know, but I love telling my provost about it.
Yes.
Yes. They're almost below the Nationals, who are 17 and a half games back.
Okay. Well, speaking of expectations, let's talk football season coming up.
Okay.
Actually, before that, I guess last night they had the Hall of Fame preseason game. So
they? I had no clue.
First preseason game.
I missed it entirely. Who played?
Chargers and Lions.
Classic matchup.
Yeah, sure. But I literally watched less than 2 minutes of it. But from what I understand, they're trying out some technology on the first down.
Really?
That they're trying out technology moving away from the old chains.
The chain gang?
Yeah. To some sort of digital, computerized thing, which has seemed like something that could have been done, you would think, like 10 years ago, 15 years
Feels
ago.
like an 05 sort of thing. Yeah.
But, we'll see. I don't know if that's going to carry into the regular season or whether that's just we're trying things out right now.
They probably need to give it a season.
Yeah. But, okay, so your Jets.
Yeah.
What are your expectations? Let's start with record. So,
goodness.
Now remember, it's a 17-game
regular
season, and math is hard. Mm-hmm. So, what is a realistic record for your New York Football Jets?
Oh, that's so hard.
9-8, 10-7.
I think that's very optimistic.
Okay.
I was thinking losing record.
Okay. So you're not sold on Justin Fields?
I am. I think he's the right quarterback.
Okay.
And I think it's a good nucleus of young players. They've gotten rid of all the old guys, which I think is the right move. Mm-hmm. They're doing a lot of things right. I just think they're a year away.
Okay.
So I was going to say
7-10?
I was going to say 8. 8 wins, 8-9.
All right.
Yeah. And I think if you're 8-9, you're sort of, when they put up the graphic for the playoffs, you're in the hunt.
Yeah.
I think that's a good spot for them to live.
Okay.
So I think that's my hope. That's my expectation, is that they're in the hunt.
All right. Okay.
Is that fair? Do you
Sure.
think that's a fair? So you think they're going to do better?
No, I'm.
You thought I was going to be more optimistic.
I thought you were going to be more optimistic. You're an optimistic guy.
I am a very optimistic human being.
So I'm a little surprised that you went sub 500.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't.
So if they make the playoffs, you're going to be like ridiculously excited.
Yes, I'm going to be very excited if they make the playoffs.
Okay.
Right. It would be the first time since 2010 we've made the playoffs.
Something like that, yeah.
So it's been 15 years.
It is the longest current streak in the NFL.
Yeah, as has been marked on this podcast many, many times.
Yeah.
Yes, if they make the playoffs, I would be very, very excited.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to happen.
All right.
Although the division's pretty, outside of the Bills, the division's pretty weak.
Patriots, Dolphins.
Patriots are rebuilding. I think the Jets are probably ahead of the Patriots in the rebuild. They got some young talent that the Patriots, I don't think, have.
Yeah.
Dolphins are on the decline. That's at least my sense. I don't know if you have a different sense.
I don't have a real clear sense on that, to be honest.
And then I never know what's going on in Buffalo. Like, they have been very good the past couple of years, but they've also been gutting.
Yeah.
So it's hard to build a sustained winner in the NFL.
It is. That's for sure. All right.
So
Okay.
maybe I'm talking myself into it here, you know.
So 7-10, 8-9.
8-9. I like 8-9. I like 8 would be more wins than we've had in the past 3 seasons.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
I think so.
And to not have double-digit losses would be a big deal.
Okay. All right. 8-9 it is.
How about, any other place you want to go outside of record? You mentioned start with record.
Does Justin Fields start all 17 games?
Yes, I think he does.
Okay.
I think they're going to be running the ball so much. I think there's going to be fewer opportunities for him to be beat up.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I have any other metrics I'm thinking of to throw it out there. I mean, at the end of the day, what matters is
wins and losses. Yeah. How many headlines our owner takes?
Well, that's challenging to the New York press is relentless. So.
It's the Athletic. The Athletic is the organization that has really broken all the stories, and it has been devastating for Woody.
Okay.
He's been embarrassed by them.
All right.
I mean, the Athletic reporter got yelled at by Aaron Rodgers, like called out by name.
Yeah.
He has a very Jewish name, too, and so it did not sound good.
Yeah. Well.
Hey, listen here, Rosenblatt. Not a great look.
No, probably not. Okay. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, how about the Buckeyes?
So,
number 2, they were preseason number 2 in the conference, right?
Yes.
Who's number 1?
Penn State.
Okay, I didn't.
Though in the sort of media rankings overall, Ohio State is ranked, I think, second.
Okay.
And Texas is first.
Okay. So
and those two teams play each other week 1.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Texas plays at Ohio State week 1.
Wow. Feels like Texas is going to lose that game.
I mean, you know me, I'm the pessimist.
You are a pessimist, yes.
So, look, Ohio State has 3 difficult games on their schedule.
Texas.
At home against Texas, week 1.
Okay.
At home against Penn State.
Okay.
And then on the road against that team up north. Those are the 3 make-or-break games.
Okay.
It is unlikely. Now, there are 2 other games that could be tricky. They play at Washington.
Washington always puts together a good club.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they play at Illinois.
Okay.
Now, Illinois, I think, finished 10-3 last year. They have most everybody back on offense.
Okay.
So, again, those are games that are losable,
yeah.
but I would still expect them to win.
Okay.
Texas, Penn State, and the team up north are, in my mind, coin flips.
Okay. You're probably not going to lose all 3, but you're probably not going to win all 3 either. Is that sort of your sense? Okay.
But I think as long as they win one of them,
they're good.
They're in the playoff.
Okay.
I think they just need to win one of those games.
And then they run the table the rest of the way.
Well, I mean, the challenge is they're breaking in a brand new starting quarterback.
Okay, who is it?
Hasn't been named. So they've got Julian Sayin.
Oh, it's a decision between 2 people. It's
right.
not, his parents did name the quarterback.
Ryan Day has not named who the quarterback will be.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Julian Sayin, a transfer from Alabama,
okay,
who was the 3rd string quarterback last year.
Okay.
And then Lincoln Kienholz.
Whew. It's a
great name.
Good German name.
Yeah. Out of South Dakota.
Ooh. Transfer?
No, that's where he grew up.
Okay,
He got recruited by Ohio State too.
Wow.
Out of South Dakota.
Man.
All the smart money seems to be on Sayin. He was a 5-star transferred from Alabama when Saban retired.
Okay.
And so that seems to be where the smart money is. But, theoretically it's a competition. Keen Holtz has played well, I guess. But I think Sayan ends up winning.
How can you root against the guy that's throwing the football over mountains,
Yeah, that's right. But so Ohio State starts a brand new starter week 1 against Texas.
Fun. And who's Texas quarterback? Is it still
Arch Manning.
Is it still Arch? Okay.
Well, it's not still.
He just had a couple of games he played last year.
Correct.
Yeah.
So he has a little bit more experience than the Ohio State quarterback crew.
And he's been in their system.
Yes, this is his 3rd season.
Okay.
But I think Texas only has 3 returning starters on offense.
Who is Arch's dad?
That is Cooper.
Okay, so the non-NFLer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So he's got 2 uncles that are Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Yeah. Boy, to be Cooper.
Yeah.
What an awful existence.
I know. Well,
You never lived up to your dad or your 2 brothers.
But surely at some point he saw the writing on the wall and was like, okay, I'm just going to.
Let me go into finance or something.
Yeah, something. Yeah, exactly. So in any case, that's what.
But he named his kid Arch.
Yeah.
The bold move.
It is.
Good quarterback name.
So, Ohio State has a lot of returning talent on defense, and they do have a new defensive coordinator.
It feels like an evergreen statement for Ohio State.
Yes. Well, it's a little controversial because Jim Knowles was the defensive coordinator when they won the national title.
Okay.
And he was not happy with what Ohio State was willing to pay him.
Okay.
So he left for Penn State,
where he is the
defensive coordinator.
Okay.
So a parallel move in terms of position.
But probably more money, obviously.
Yes.
Or cheaper living in State College versus
a little bit
Columbus.
more money, but Ohio State was, I think, willing to match it. But he got his
feelings got hurt.
Yes.
That's tough.
And so as a result,
so much of life comes down to that. Whose feelings are
yeah.
hurt.
Now part of that is the reality that halfway through last season, basically what it seems like happened is after the Oregon loss.
Okay.
Ryan Day walked into the defensive room and basically said some things have got to change. We've got to change getting more pressure on the quarterback and playing more aggressive and not letting teams just stay back, quarterbacks sit back there for 5 seconds and throwing on our defense. And they made noticeable changes. And it was a definitive moment that ultimately I think did lead to them winning the national championship. But, when the head coach has to come in and say, you're not doing it the way I want you to do it this way or change this, that ruffles some feathers.
Yeah. It hurts some feelings.
Yeah.
But good for them for doing it.
Yeah. It worked out in the end. So they hired Matt Patricia. You know that name?
Oh, yeah. He was with that team in New England.
Yes. He was the defensive coordinator there.
The pencil guy.
Yes. And then he was, for like a season maybe, the head coach of the Detroit Lions.
Yep, I remember this. Yeah.
And so he is their new defensive coordinator.
Okay. So
you're breaking in a new defensive coordinator, also a new offensive coordinator because Chip Kelly moved on.
Oh, where'd Chip go?
He is in the NFL as an offensive coordinator somewhere. I can't remember. But he's not there. So
somebody just needs to give him the title offensive innovator.
Yeah.
And just let him design plays. He's not good at calling them, but he's good at designing them.
Yes. So a lot of changeover. Two things have not changed. They still have Jeremiah Smith, who is, by many accounts, the most NFL-ready freshman they've ever seen in college football.
And is he a sophomore this year?
He is starting this will be his second year, yes.
Okay.
He put on apparently 20 pounds of muscle.
Okay.
He's a freak. So, and they still have Caleb Downs, who is widely regarded as maybe the best defensive player in college football as their safety. So still plenty of talent. Can they put it together? So we need to wrap this up. Here's my prediction. I'm going 10-2 in the regular season. And they make the playoff.
Okay.
What's difficult to know is
Will they win it all?
Which of those two losses? Which games are those two losses coming from? So I don't know.
Okay.
They're going to come out of that Texas Penn State team up north mix.
Okay.
So I think if that loss is to one of those losses to Texas, then they could still end up making the Big Ten championship game. And
sure, you want those losses as early in the season as possible.
Yeah. So I think they make the playoff, and depending on then it gets down to seeding and
then they avenge and beat Texas in the championship.
Could be. All right. So and I'm hoping that for the first time in the lifetime of this podcast, they beat the team up north, even though it'll be tough on the road.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. All right. Here's our topic for today. Earlier in the year, like in May, we did what are we looking to read for the summer?
Did we?
Yeah, I didn't look at it.
Okay, I didn't either because I don't think I read any of those things.
I thought it would be good for us to revisit what have we read.
Okay.
So you've got a list of four, and I've got a list of 4 or 5-ish here. So I will just put the caveat out there. Obviously, the issues with my eye have significantly slowed my normal reading
and you still
pace.
Probably read more books than I have this summer.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
I mean, you have 5 down. I only have 4.
Oh, we'll see.
And I will openly say I have not read all of these. I've read portions of some of them.
Okay, fair enough. I can say similarly. So
okay. Well, since you have 5, why don't you go first, and then we'll bat it back and forth.
Sure.
Sound good?
I'm going to start with Jason DeRushi, his book, "Delighting in the Old Testament."
It's an odd book for a New Testament guy to read.
Well, it's a lot about how things point to Christ and how to read it as Christians that is beneficial. And so he's just a very clear thinker, writer, and it is a little bit of a long book.
How many pages?
It's pushing 300.
Okay. That's not as long as I thought.
No, but what it does, I think, is it limits your audience, right?
Yeah, sure.
You start to get to that level of page count, and you're restricting and narrowing some of your popular level audience who might read it otherwise if it was 200.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just a good, careful thinker, writer, and so I really do recommend it. And it is a book I think that you could successfully read portions of and benefit from without necessarily having to read the entirety of it. So that's going to go on my list of recommended resources for reading the Old Testament as Christian scripture kind of thing. Like,
nice.
How should you, as a Christian, read the Old Testament?
Will it make its way into New Testament theology for you? Because you do talk about that quite a bit in that class, or at least you did.
But I don't. I mean, other than maybe recommending it, it's not going to be an assigned reading.
Okay.
So that's my first one. What about you?
Okay. I have Brian Litfin, who I think is a Moody guy. Have you ever met Brian?
I haven't, so I can't comment to his emotional state. But so.
Funny enough, not only is he emotional, he also teaches at the University Moody.
Okay.
In Chicago.
Yeah.
At least I think so. Don't quote me. But his little book After Acts was very helpful. And so I was looking for something on the church fathers that was just really concise and kind of entry level. And I've enjoyed his getting to know the church fathers. So he kind of takes a chapter at a time and walks through each of the church fathers, the controversies they dealt with.
Okay.
How Protestants can use them today, how particularly evangelicals can use them today. So I believe it's getting to know the church fathers, an evangelical introduction. So
okay.
I am teaching a church history course at our church this summer. So I think you'll see 2 of mine are church history related.
Okay. I'm looking here, and it looks like he might do let's see here. Maybe at Liberty, actually.
Oh, really?
Let's see here. Yeah, I think so. But
I think the book may be Moody Press then.
there you go. Yeah. So let's see here. Yeah, I think that's right. Yes. Professor of Bible and Theology in the Rawlings School of Divinity at
yes.
Liberty.
I've walked through the Rawlings School of Divinity building at Liberty before.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's an interesting this is a bit of a side rabbit trail, but I feel like there's a lot of talk recently about the early church fathers and the whole project of theological retrieval and can we do it? Should we do it? How is it best done? In light of something that we haven't talked about in the podcast, and we're not going to go far down this rabbit hole, but Matthew Barrett, professor, theology prof at Midwestern, left Midwestern at a Southern Baptist seminary, and has become Anglican.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
And is teaching at an Anglican. Now, this is the Anglican Church of North America, so the conservative version of Anglicanism, not the Episcopalian version. But he's teaching at a ACNA seminary there in Kansas City and going to work part-time at a church as well. And so,
really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But his big thing has been, theological retrieval, great tradition, and that's sparked a bit of a conversation within the Baptist world of, well, should we be doing this? If this is where the guru ends up, are more people going to end up, going?
And that is a bit of a trend we see, right? We do see a lot of people going from sort of a low church background to more of a high church background.
Yeah, and also in particular, some are hypothesizing. Who knows? But
it's hard to prove anything. Yeah.
But that it's that's the first step, and then they eventually just end up as a Catholic.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I'm not going to enter into that conversation, but in any case, I do think it's good for us to be more familiar with the church fathers, and that doesn't automatically make you a Catholic or something else just because you're interested in the church fathers.
Yeah. Yeah, I am not Catholic. So.
Yes. So my second book, and again, I have not read the entirety of this, not even close. Michael Morales.
You've mentioned this to me before.
He published a commentary on Numbers in the Apollos Old Testament commentary series, which is outstanding. Rich in biblical theology and just insightful in many ways. So
the Numbers commentary is outstanding, or the whole series is outstanding?
The Numbers commentary.
Okay.
As with any commentary series,
it's hit or miss.
It can be a little hit or miss,
and it's based on the author.
Yes, and Morales is just terrific. Good, careful attention to the text, careful attention to the canonical storyline, and he's just a very thoughtful reader of the Bible, and able to kind of push towards application for contemporary Christians. He also wrote one of the best volumes in the New Studies in Biblical Theology series, Who Shall Ascend the Mountain of the Lord? It's a book on Leviticus. And you hear that and you're like, yikes. But I'm telling you, so good, so fascinating, and it just opens up Leviticus in ways that are so helpful. But yeah, Michael Morales, he's also, in full disclosure, there's a group of us every year at the ETS conference who go out for Mexican food, and he is part of our little conclave. Probably shouldn't use that word. Conclave.
Yeah, probably shouldn't use the word conclave.
Our gathering.
But and you guys have to talk about one another's books on podcasts?
No, it's not required. Not required, but okay. I mean, it's myself. It's
unspoken. It's an unspoken expectation.
Yeah, it's Morales. It's Ben Glad and G.K. Beale. So
yeah,
and we go for Mexican food every year.
I have not met Michael, but everybody else at that table I have met and been at a restaurant with you.
Your second one here.
So Tom Schreiner on spiritual gifts.
Okay.
Have you read this book?
No, I just know of it, but
it's a nice short introduction to the topic. Charitable, but
he's cessationist, if I remember correctly. Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Sort of a modified, nuanced, however you want to, whatever caveat you want to put on the front there.
Yeah.
But it was a helpful book as I continue to try to put this all together for myself.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, anything Tom Schreiner writes is worth
absolutely
reading and enjoying. And
yeah.
But he is an incredibly gracious, humble man. So
Yep. I'd love to have him on campus here. He's one of those guys we haven't been able to get yet, or tried, or I don't know.
I don't know that we've tried. I think we can get him here.
It's not that far. It's like 4 hours.
No,
it's from Oregon.
it's more up to our
chaplain
than it is up to me. But okay, very good. My third one here, Stephen Presley, Biblical Theology in the Life of the Early Church. And so he tries to show how, again, back to the fathers, how biblical theology worked in the writings of the earliest church fathers, and in particular how the rule of faith served as a sort of guiding, governing kind of benchmark as the fathers did theology. So, I don't necessarily agree with everything in there, but he's done good work in the sources, and it's illuminating for sure. Next.
Okay, we're moving now.
Well,
we're almost out of time.
We're pushing the time limits here.
This one I've started. I have not finished. But Friedrich Hayek's The Road to Serfdom.
Okay.
I just heard this book referenced all over the place. Sort of Friedrich Hayek, sort of this classically liberal Austrian, I believe, who grew up in, with Nazi Germany just right there, writes this book about the allure of authoritarianism and socialism and how they're related, and then how human nature works, capitalism plays into that, things like that. So it's a bit of a classic work.
Interesting. All right. Very good. Next one, very different genre here. I've read a few mystery / thrillers by Carrie Beavis.
Beavis. English?
Yep.
The English seem to have the corner on mystery novels.
Yeah.
Don't they?
So I mean, they're set in the UK.
Okay. You got to convert all their words on the metric system.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The one I've enjoyed the most, I think, is one called The House Sitter. So it has some nice twists and turns in it. So yeah, that I've read several from this author this summer and enjoyed it.
Nice
leisure reading. All right, last one for you.
Everett Ferguson.
Yeah.
Have you met Everett?
I haven't. No.
Okay. His Backgrounds of Early Christianity, I think, is a classic. I think it's in its third printing.
Yeah.
However, I always say that Everett Ferguson has an inability to write a book under 500 pages.
Probably true. He has a massive one on baptism as well in the early church.
Yes, he does. Backgrounds of Early Christianity is like 700 pages. And he goes into – so this last week I talked about a great deal, and people were enthralled, I think, talking about Pliny and Trajan and their correspondence.
Yeah, early 2nd century. Yep.
Yes, and he lays out their whole conversation for you with commentary.
Yeah.
And if you want to know how many soldiers were in a legion, he covers that in that book, or how Christianity was treated in each sort of Roman emperor. He covers it.
That is a great kind of one-stop shop for backgrounds. It really is impressively comprehensive. And you laughed about it being nearly 700 pages, but I just don't think it's hard to explain the breadth of material that goes into
A book like that. Yep.
that.
From one guy.
Yeah, one guy.
Which
So-
he's sort of the evangelical church historian guy from the early church,
One of them, yeah,
right?
for sure.
I mean, he's sort of like the I don't know what to say without sounding Catholic, but he's sort of like the original, right? He's how old? He's got to be in his 80s.
That'd be my guess.
I listened to a series of lectures by him, and it sounded like I was listening to just an old man struggle.
Okay. Yeah, he's certainly a senior scholar.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right. I'm throwing one more in here, and then we'll wrap up. And that is, as the editor on a project, I've seen a couple of the early contributions in the New Testament use of the Old Testament in parallel layout. The contributions on Romans and the prison and pastoral epistles. And they are very good. And I think
So this is not a published book.
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Next year?
Okay.
Late next year? Maybe late next year.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm very excited about those. I think they will be very helpful both to pastors and students and also to scholars. So,
Nice.
all right, John, I think we need to wrap up and move on. You agreed?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Time now for This Day in Sports History.
This day in sports history, August the 5th, 2025. Yeah. School starts this month.
Well, the week this drops is the first week of school for my wife. Now, classes start on the 7th.
Wow.
I just don't understand what they're doing to kids. Like, I am of the opinion summer should be Memorial Day
To Labor Day. Yeah.
That should be your summer. But in any case,
Here.
August 5th.
1928, Helena Konopaka.
Sure.
That might be the best Polish name I've ever heard.
It doesn't have 6 consonants consecutively that don't sound anything
with
like
a
they're-
K in
Yeah.
the middle of it, of Poland, hurls a discus to a world record 39.62 meters to win the first gold medal in the women's Olympic athletics at the Amsterdam Games.
There you go.
1928, Amsterdam.
Okay.
1954, Milwaukee first baseman Joe Adcock becomes only the third player in the 20th century to hit 4 home runs in a 9-inning game, joining Lou Gehrig, Gil Hodges. Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
third. Okay, for whatever reason I had 4th in my head. I was looking for one more. Yeah, good company. Good company there.
Yep.
1990, Texas Ranger pitcher Nolan Ryan records his 300th career victory with an 11-3 win over the Milwaukee Brewers, becoming the 20th MLB pitcher to reach that milestone.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Won't see that again.
Yeah. Most likely, yeah. 92, Hungarian swimmer, some of my least favorite words put together, Chris Zatina.
I think the Z is silent, actually. That'd be my guess.
Christina?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Is a Z silent here as well?
Maybe. I don't know.
Gerzegi earns
Egerzegi. would be my guess.
Egerzegi.
I don't know.
earns her third gold medal of the Barcelona Olympics, winning the 200-meter backstroke for the 100-200 double, along with the 400-meter medley gold.
Okay.
Is that what that means, the IM?
Intermediate
Medley?
medley, I think.
Yeah. 2007, the Celtics obtained former MVP and 10-time All-Star Kevin Durant.
Nope.
Kevin Garnett. Goodness gracious. It is late on Friday. In a 7-for-1 deal with Minnesota Timberwolves, the NBA's biggest trade for one player ever.
Worked out pretty well for the Celtics.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
And Kevin Garnett was, well, at first I saw 7-1. Was he that tall?
No.
How tall is he?
I think he's six. He's close. He's probably like 6'10".
Okay.
Be my guess.
But his wingspan, is that his wingspan was 7'4" or something like that? I mean, he had huge arms.
He did have long arms, yeah.
All right, 2012. Let's see if I can get through this. Michael Phelps becomes the greatest medal winner in Olympic history as part of the winning America 4x200 freestyle relay in London, earning his 19th career Olympic medal and 15th overall gold.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, who do you like?
I kind of like Joe Adcock.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I like Phelps is obviously more, well, I don't know if it's more impressive, but.
I think it's more impressive.
You think Phelps is more impressive?
Yeah, but I'm sure we've gone with Phelps before.
Have we? Because it feels like anybody that we see a lot, we go, well, we do this guy all the time. And I don't know, and I think we always avoid those people.
I'm pretty confident we've done Phelps.
Okay, Joe Adcock then.
All right, Joe Adcock it is. 4 homers in a game. That's impressive. One thing you liked.
Okay. I watched Happy Gilmore too.
As did I. This week, yes.
Now, felt like there was a lot more swearing than the first Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, it was PG-13, but borderline, or just kind of shows how some of the language standards
has developed
have
over time.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I couldn't believe how many professional golfers they had in that movie.
Yes.
And I thought the one that did the best, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I thought Scotty Scheffler was the best.
Yeah, he certainly was up there. Like, Rory felt stiff, as you would, I think, expect.
Yes. As any Irishman would.
Yeah.
You know.
DeChambeau was fine.
Yeah.
I think Scotty Scheffler, I think he was the best of the crew there.
Yes. Him getting arrested.
Yeah.
Was awesome. Like, I laughed out loud.
Yeah.
When that all went down.
Yeah.
And then they did the rest of the movie with him in the jail.
Yeah. Yeah, and John Daly had a big role in this.
John Daly did very well.
Yeah.
John Daly did very, very well.
Yeah. Here's what it felt like to me. It felt like they looked at Top Gun 2, Top Gun Maverick, and were like, okay, there's a blend of nostalgia plus extension of characters that will really scratch the itch for people. And that's what they went for, and I think they hit it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not winning an Oscar or anything
No.
It's a very entertaining movie.
It's a very entertaining
movie. It's
movie.
an Adam Sandler movie that's going to make a ton of money.
Yes. And, I mean, it's interesting. Did you know 2 of his daughters and his wife are in the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did know that.
Yeah. And
one plays his daughter in the movie.
Right.
And another one is like at his AA meeting.
Yes.
And then his wife was a dance teacher.
Yes. And, there's in the first one, there's obviously a sort of family angle of he's trying to save the home of his grandmother.
That's correct.
And there's another family angle in this one, too. So, yeah, I found it very entertaining.
Yes.
When you recognize what it is.
Well, and I sat there going like, are they going to have the big guy with the nail in his head come up?
Yeah.
And they had his son
yes.
come up.
Yeah.
And they had the gravestone of Bob Barker.
Yes.
That did not get mentioned, but it was there.
Shown. Yes.
Yeah.
And Shooter McGavin.
Yes.
Big role in there.
And Scheffler,
Yeah. It was good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought Scotty stole the show.
Yeah.
I thought he was the best of the lot. Other than maybe, who was the guy that kept going for Blueberry's Jubilee? One of the old timers.
Fred Couples.
Freddie Couples kept going back for dessert.
Yeah, and they had old time golfers too, like
Jack Nicholas was in there.
Yes.
Freddie Couples was in there. There was a few others, and then at the end of the movie, like they're all watching and they all fell asleep on the couch, which is just classic and
Yeah.
funny.
That's great. It was great. No, I love that the movie didn't take itself too seriously. It is what it is. And like
Yep.
the guys that they got who are not like these golfers, like they embraced it, poked a little fun at themselves, didn't, like it was
They
good.
didn't take themselves too seriously. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was really good.
And they clearly grew up on that movie, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you could tell there was a lot of joy.
Well, have you seen there were clips on social media of like actual pro golfers trying to do the Happy Gilmore
No,
swing
I
and
haven't seen it.
who did it the best, and but yeah, that's great. That was I'm glad you watched that. So for me, this episode is dropping Tuesday, so I'm doing a prophetic
Oh,
one.
interesting.
Our good friend,
Tom Schreiner might have something to say.
our good friends, the Cornells, are coming into town this weekend. So by the time this drops, this will be in the past. And we always have a great time with them.
Nice.
So looking forward to that.
They come to church on Sunday?
I don't know. My guess is probably not.
Okay.
They'll probably be heading back by then. But yeah, looking forward to that. So that is my one thing I liked. All right, John, we have talked about your golf game. We have talked about football expectations for the upcoming season.
Probably a little too much.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We have talked about books we read this summer.
Yep.
We have talked about Joe Adcock hitting 4 home runs in a 9-inning game. We have talked about Happy Gilmore 2. And we have talked about a visit from one of my best friends. And so I think, by definition, we have covered our various and sundry topics. And so all that's left to say is, until next time, the Lord bless y'all real good.
Later.